Well, there's big race competitions all over the place at the moment in the greyhound scene, and another big race starts this Friday, and that's the Coral Champion Stakes at Romford. I'm joined by my colleague Mark Sutherland of the Racing Post. And Mark, formerly a Romford correspondent for the paper as well, and this is a competition I know you always look forward to, don't you?
It's a great competition. I think you tend to get the best. What you tend to get here is a lot of strong four-bend runners move up to six bends here. Yeah. It's always a fascinating competition, and this year exactly the same.
Well, as I say, I mean 36 greyhounds, and there's early pace dogs in there. There's dogs with stamina as well. From a punting point of view, Corals the sponsors are first to go up. There'll be full prices again in your Racing Post on Friday. But for me, the first prices, I was looking at them, and it's ahead of the market. I'm afraid there's no real inspiration in this, but personally, I like Raving Black, Seamus Carhill's greyhound, who's so in form. Of course, big race winner at Oxford recently in the Cesarewitch there, and this is a dog who he's always looked a bit in between trips with 4 and 6 bends, and the 575 at Romford right up his street. So I'm a big fan. He's 6 to 1 with the sponsors. I'll be keeping my eye out to see if there's any bigger than that, but I certainly think he's a runner, Mark.
I can't see it being bigger than 6 to 1. I think that's a fair price. Loves the track, and you know he's going to take a lot of beating with a clear run, but that's going to be the problem. I think if he's got a fairly easy task on Friday, but come the semi-finals, he might find life a bit more difficult if he gets a tricky draw.
I think Honey Trampas is probably the big danger in the heats on Friday night, but Raving Black, who goes in heat 2, trap 2, for me, I think he's a band qualifier. In 6 heats, I think he will go through. And then, as you say, it's how the semi-finals pan out. But I mean, there's strength in depth in this competition. You look through the card, there's plenty of greyhounds who run the track particularly well. And I know we're talking about the head of the market. There's a certain greyhound that you like the look of. And that's a Derby finalist as well.
Yeah, I mean, the Adagio, trained by Mark Wallace. He was running this year's Greyhound Derby final. He also won on the final of the Puppy Derby night on Sky. He only went 6 spots slower than Giovanni,
which is a great run.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic run. He's got so much pace, but more importantly, he runs Romford so well. 575 does stretch his stamina, so any trouble early will be a bit of a problem for him. But I think he's got far too much pace. I think he can kick clear out wide, comfortably get through to the final. And 6 to 1. Come the final, I can see this going on twos. Yeah, I think it's a great price.
Although he did clash recently in a great race with Raving Black. I think there was a head between them.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Probably underlines the fact that the greyhounds have both got similar chances, albeit with different styles. Looking at the betting as a whole, you know, other dogs at bigger prices. Certainly, I think Romford is a track that if you run it well, you always run it well. And a dog for me at a big price who wouldn't jump off the page at you, but is a proven winner is Boulevard. Chris Cronin's greyhound. You know, he's got a bit of a mixed reputation, and you either love him or hate him. For me, at Romford, he's always a bit of a runner, and he's around the 25 to 1 mark. I could see him keep nicking through and maybe a finalist. Yeah,
possibly. He's one of those dogs that, he's definitely a character. And I think if he put his best foot forward, he can definitely get through to the final. And like you say, a big price, he could easily qualify through to the final and give you a run for your money. It's just whether or not he wants to put his head in front on the line.
Well, this is it, and he certainly did. I think it was the Essex Vars he won last year, was it? He certainly runs the track. Anything for yourself amongst the rest of the field that maybe caught the eye?
Well, I think all the fancied runners are the ones who need to concentrate on here. Philo Titan is another one who's very, very fast on the bunny, drawn in trap 1 in the first round as well. The problem with this one is, again, it could get a poor draw in the next round. Then you know you're going to need a bit of luck with that one. But it being another one to concentrate on. I think 6 to 1 the field certainly value for the whole competition.
And Philo Titan, of course, he was nominated for the Select Stakes in Nottingham, didn't get in, and Paul Salis Connections, they declined to be a reserve so they could come to Romford because they think the dog's got a big chance. So certainly another one for your shortlist. But that action, that starts at Romford this Friday night, the Champion Stakes there. 575 metres, 6 heats, and of course the final comes along in a couple of Wednesdays' time, and that's live on Sky as well. So great competitions, great action. Keep it tuned to your greyhound section in the Racing Post for all the tips, all the betting. The Champion Stakes starts Friday.